Hello guys, Nightspectre here, bringing you another League of Legends cast. We're 1 minute into the game, so that means nothing has happened yet. Let's go over the teams quickly, shall we? Starting off with red team, apparently. As you can see, we have a Vi who will be jungling for red team. She is assisted by Mr. Twisted Fate himself, who is doing a little Gangnam style dance. Too bad the time it came out, it wasn't as cool as it used to be, though. Come on, let's be honest, it went mainstream oh so fast. Hipster Nightspectre. Never mind, it's a good song. I like the dance. Then, top lane, we have Zed, who will be, well, quite a nuisance to be honest, for he has no mana. He has energy, so that means he will be able to spam his abilities. His opponent probably not so lucky. We also have a Thresh who will be taking the Wolves, which is a wise decision because the blue team is taking the Golem, so they won't be behind in experience at all. So great play there. Together with Vayne on the bottom lane. They will be up against a Sona who tanked a lot of damage there for her AD carry, the Kennen, whilst someone is already taking a lot of damage. It is actually Vi failing with her red buff there, so that will be detrimental to her ganking potential in the early game, though it doesn't matter all that much. It is a pity nevertheless. Kha'zix having troubles as well on the top lane. So top lane for blue team, Kha'zix, whilst I go back to the bottom where we have of course Kennen and Sona. Then the jungler will be blue team's Fiddle, now a Fiddle jungler. We've been seeing them again since recently because season 3 is a bit more favorable for single target junglers like Fiddle and Warwick, though we haven't seen them on high plays yet, so I will be very interested to see how this Fiddle will fare. I hope he will fare well. Of course, team fight potential of a Fiddle is either very high or very low. He needs to land a perfect Crow Storm, which can be interrupted ever so easy, considering that there's a Twisted Fate on the other side's team, and a Thresh, and a Vi, and a Vayne. So they have a lot of CC, so it will be quite hard for Fiddle to have some actions. But he will go down to the bottom, so why not go and check it out? So Fiddle is here all by himself in the bottom. There is no way for him to get there unless Sona baits it out and let herself get death sentenced, which she does. So here they go. Thresh is going in, but guess what? Fiddle is long gone, so this might actually be dangerous for Sona. She already had 3 bolts left. Thresh had to flash away. Kennen now ghosting towards him. The Thundering Shuriken misses there, but one more auto attack should give him the kill. It will result in the first blood. Now Vayne will get the kill onto Sona. I'm not too certain why Sona wanted to go in, but it's going to be Kennen dying. Oh, will he? He did manage to land the stun, but it doesn't matter. Double kill for Vayne. Let's buy it. That's terabyte for Kennen. Okay, given to them. Blue team managed to get the first blood, so it's not that detrimental. However, a double kill is just a little bit better than a single kill, or is it not? However, now it's going to be Fiddle going in from the rear, going to try and land an auto attack, for he has a red buff. Vayne is now slowed. Vayne is now terrified. She's getting drained 24/7. More auto attacks going down from Fiddle. He needs to be careful. He is tanking minions. He does not have vision on the Vayne, and Vayne will get her 3rd kill of the game and the double buff. So yeah, wondered why we didn't saw Fiddle on high elo. Probably that his early game ganks are very, very bad. He needs help from his teammates, okay? If he's able to drain you without you interrupting that drain, he is quite strong, but nobody is stupid enough to get drained for such a long duration, let's be honest. So Vayne with 3 kills will buy a BF sword straight out of nothing. So that's quite impressive and quite dangerous for blue team. We shall see how they fare. Of course, they have a Diana, so they can get close to Vayne in a short period of time. Kennen can do the same with Lightning Rush, though as an attack damage cannon, you want to use your abilities more defensively. If the situation says you can, alright, use it offensively, go for that Vayne, try to stun her as many times as you can, use your slicing maelstrom, because else you are going to die. So we have a level 5 Vayne here, going toe to toe with a Kennen, and I must say, Kennen is returning the damage rather well. Gets ignited though by, oh my god, he did get the kill, he leveled up because of it. It's going to be Thresh with a double buff. I think Sona wants a double buff, don't you agree? Thresh going to shield herself, one more Hymn of Valor will give her the kill, but she doesn't go for it. She's too scared. Now it's going to be death sentence. This could be a kill. Flail not hitting, and it will be a double kill. No, a single kill for Sona, but a double buff. Yeah, that's what I wanted to say for Sona. Okay, that was quite insane for bottom lane. Now we have Fiddle going in the middle, trying to fiddle with TF's middle. Now, Diana was not yet level 6, though a flash has been burnt. In a way, it was a good gank for Fiddle because of that flash being burnt. It will mean that Twisted Fate will have some difficulties in lane. However, Diana's flash has also been burnt, so it evens it out a little bit. Of course, Diana's flash will be first. Zed now going in immediately with the Ignite, Death Sentence, Living Shadow, Razor, Shuriken. I didn't saw a Shadow Slash there, but it doesn't matter. It was a lot of damage nevertheless, forcing the Kha'zix out of lane. He did burn his Ignite though, so we won't be seeing that trick in the short future. Now Kha'zix does have his Ignite. It's going to be Destiny being used there by Twisted Fate, going down onto the Diana. Will she be able to escape? She will not. She did not have Pale Cascade apparently because she didn't have a shield, or else she might have tried to get away. Of course, her flash, as I said before, was still on cooldown, so how could she? It was insanity if she was able to get away from that. Did Kha'zix actually go back into his lane? I think so. He interrupted his recall apparently, for Zed is pushing quite hard. Well, at least I think. It's just weird that he still walks around with the Tear of the Goddess, unless he really just bought it, but considering the amounts of stacks on it, I don't think so. Kha'zix now going all in onto Zed, is going to flash straight afterwards, using that Taste Their Fear combined with the Soul Predator. No, Unseen Threat. What the hell was I talking about? Well, that's his ultimate, mate. It makes him pop his passive 2 times, so it will do more damage onto the poor Zed. That's what you get. Ignite was off cooldown for the Kha'zix, meaning that he could do more burst than Zed could. Zed's Death Sentence was on cooldown as well, so Kha'zix waited it out quite well, so he was able to win his lane, even though he was, well, he was losing. No, he was actually on equal footing. I thought Zed was in control there because, of course, he went straight for the Kha'zix once he was level 6, but maybe he wanted to abuse his short level advantage and try to get the kill on Kha'zix, and it didn't work out. So then Kha'zix was level 6, tried to do the same, and it worked. So great play for Kha'zix. Double buff Sona now has disappeared, so it's just an ordinary Sona. She does have Crescendo though, and of course a early game, I was gonna call him Zed there, an early game Thresh is not that strong. Of course, Thresh does not have any armor per level on his kit. He just doesn't have it. Of course, he can collect souls. Those give him armor and some slight ability power. Sona trying to tank for as long as possible. It's going to be the final hour by Vayne. Vayne getting stunned by Kennen. Will it be in time? Will they do enough damage? No! The Dark Passage shielding the Vayne just good enough. It's going to be a teleport in by nobody, because it was disrupted. Who was it? Anyway, it was going to be Diana. She interrupted her teleport, not sure why. Now we have the Kha'zix getting the first kill on Zed. Not going to have a second though. He does get blue out of it, so he will just jump away. He will just jump away. Thank you. And Kennen actually went balls to the walls onto the Thresh. So let's check that one out, because it had to be an impressive kill. So we had Kennen here just auto-attacking and using Slicing Maelstrom. Oh yeah, he didn't have that yet during the fight with Vayne and Sona. Going to flash in though, gets Death Sentenced on the face, but Lightning Rush making it so that he is able to get away. Twisted Fate does not yet have flash. It has still a few seconds cooldown. My screen says 0 seconds cooldown. Well, no screen, you're a liar. Oh, almost got the wild card on his face. Could have been dangerous. However, now it's Twisted Fate in a bad position. If Kha'zix decides to leap towards him, he will die. Twisted Fate trying to bait something out? I don't know. It should be. If those Void Spikes were able to hit, then Twisted Fate was dead. Instead, it's going to be Kha'zix recalling. He's thinking that Zed is already there, and that Twisted Fate is baiting him, which it looked like it. Who recalls straight into the face of your enemy? You just don't do that. Especially if he can leap towards you, do his full combo on your face. It hurts. Though he stayed behind our little Kha'zix, and the same could be said of Twisted Fate. However, Kha'zix wants none of that, and he's going to recall straight away. Great play. A little bit of waste of time, but at least you didn't die. So now it's actually Twisted Fate wasting his time. Though there's no one in the middle anyway, so he has nothing to fear. It's not gonna get pushed. He has all the time in the world. It's not even getting farmed by Diana. She also just went back. Let's check out her farm actually, because I'm quite eager to find out. They're quite even. Twisted Fate 79, Diana 74, and they're the 2 highest in the game. So yeah, they can spend the time out of their lane apparently. They're farming just well. Of course, Kha'zix slightly behind and Zed as well, so they might catch up to them. We will see. Zed of course recalling now, so Kha'zix has a lane for himself. Death Sentence barely missing there. Ooh, someone is level 6. It is Fiddlesticks. He's going for it. Cookity cookie doo. Happy birthday, everybody. Crescendo doing oh so much damage combined with the Cross Storm will give the double kill to their AD carry. So, of course, that's the power of a Fiddlesticks. Once he's level 6, his ganking potential goes through the roof because his ultimate makes him flash a little bit. Same could be said of Warwick. He will keep you down with infinite duress as well. It's going to be Vi. She also has her ultimate. Going to use it. Assault and battery going straight down. Zed using the death sentence. Will it be enough combined will ignite? Well, it will be enough with the living shadow comp. And now it's going to be Diana trying to get the kill. We'll use another Lunar Rush. But something crazy happened there as we watch a turret getting destroyed. What was that? Well, Twisted Fate agrees with me, it happens. Was it a minion? She bugged out one way or the other. Now we have Fiddlesticks draining the dragon, so that will be a dragon for his team. So they have a tower and the dragon. That will give them normally a 2000 gold lead. However, are they doing it fast enough? Fiddle should have smite. Will get death sentence though. Need to be quick with the smite there. Fiddle will get the smite. Now it's going to be Thresh needing to run away. He gets terrified. Will probably get stunned by the cannon ever so closely. The box has been used. He won't be able to get away. Even though he had the box. Kennen now going with the lightning rush. One more stack will stun the Thresh and will immediately kill him. Is going to use slicing maelstrom. Trying to get the kill onto the Twisted Fate. Will tank 2 turret shot, so he will die to the Vayne. Nope! The area of perseverance will make it so that he healed just enough. Lunar Rush being used there, and that will be a kill. Great play, great Sona. Amazing support indeed, Vi. Nice timing, the timing was sublime. Vi stands for sublime? Not really. See? That's why she didn't get it. Whew, that was actually really awesome. Great support play. I love great support plays because I'm a support player. So that will be another turret for blue team. They are taking down objectives faster than you can say yippee-yay motherfuckers. Which is actually not that hard. And actually Kha'zix pushing down onto the top as well. However, as you could see, Zed has destroyed that tower as well whilst Kha'zix was away. So all in all, it's not that big of a difference in gold just yet. Now it's going to be Fiddle once more going with the gank onto the Thresh. It's going to be one of those days, isn't it? It's going to be a quick kill onto Twisted Fate. That's it going to be. And then, of course, Thresh, as I thought, will die to the cannon. So that's a dominating for cannon. Poor Thresh. All he wanted to do was ward. And then there was a Fiddle coming out of bushes, killing him together with the entirety of his team. That's a pity. That's a pity indeed. Can't blame the Thresh though. You really want to ward and you always get caught once you want to ward if there is a jungler nearby. Can't blame him. Now he has flash though, so that's the biggest pity of them all. He could have gotten away if it was on cooldown. Great play by blue team, making use of their lack of flashes. So blue team snowballing ever so slightly ahead. It is still only a 3000 gold differentiation. Item wise, the teams are still both close towards each other. Now it's going to be Vayne trying to go in onto Kennen. A great condemn against the wall is going to be a kill. No doubt about it. Great death sentence. Boom. Shut down. A lot of gold for Vayne. A 500 gold bounty was on top of that Kennen's head. And it's all going to Vayne. Vayne is 4-3. Kennen was 8-3, so Kennen was a big factor as well. Keep in mind, Vayne of course did manage to get a lot of kills early on in the game, so she has a bloodthirst. It's going to be Fiddle with a birthday present for Twisted Fate. It is called Death. The best present you can give any human being for what is living. It's only a waiting room for death. I cracked my neck there. I don't know if the mic will pick that up though. And that was actually quite pessimistic of me, so sorry for that. It was just a joke. They have vision onto the Sona, so Death Sentence could fly all over towards a face. He will dodge it though, so great play there. Fiddle spotted by the wards, so they will back off immediately, as they should. Zed trying to do something funny. Keep in mind they don't have their turret, and it's going to be Diana from the sides. There's no escape from this. There's going... Well, Vi was getting close by, and Zed spotted by a nicely placed ward by blue team. They knew it before I did, and I'm just spectating. Oh my, Fiddle, Twisted Fate going down onto the cannon, the box going down onto Fiddle. Fiddle, of course, can't use his ultimate, will get interrupted by Vi's assault and battery. Fiddle will die. Indeed, Vayne getting the first kill. Will she get a second? She's going down onto Diana. Kennen got the kill onto Thresh, but it's going to be Vayne running away. No double kill for Kennen. He's trying all he can, but now he's taking so much damage from Zed. It's going to be a triple kill. He got away, but died in the end. And that will be a quadra kill. He didn't die. He shielded... Oh no, that's Diana. But he didn't die. It was Diana that almost died. They ignored Kennen. I thought it was weird. How the hell did Kennen shield it himself? It was Diana shielding herself with the Pale Cascade. They didn't prioritize Kennen in that fight. And Kennen was 8-3. Now he is 12-3. A 3. I'm gonna say 3 because that's how I say 3. 3. It's a 3. So great play by Kennen, getting a quadra kill in that fight. Amazing. Of course, if you're 8-3, it's not that hard. Especially if they're not focusing you as an AD carry. Vayne got focused away immediately. She did her best surviving it and did quite a good job considering. Don't play like that, Kennen, you might lose your blue. Death Sentence missing though. And Kha'zix taking the red buff, so already the invades are beginning into the enemy's jungles. So that means only one thing. Blue team has map control, and amazing at that. All the outer turrets are destroyed, so that means they can engage into the enemy's jungle a little bit easier than, of course, red team could into blue's jungle. Then again, with a cannon that strong, they can do anything. They can do pretty much anything, because it's not just cannon that's fed. The rest of blue team is doing well as well. That's weird to say. Normally, if you see one player getting fed, it will be that player taking all the kills, meaning that if you're able to kill him, the rest of the enemies aren't that quite of a factor. Now, Kennen going in onto Vayne. Will Vayne be able to do enough damage? It's a double buff Kennen. He needs to use Slicing Maelstrom though, or else it would have been Vayne surviving. Double kill onto the middle lane during that engage there. I'm going to go back 15 seconds into time, where we see a Twisted Fate and Thresh just farming away. Nothing's going to happen. Well, a fiddle is going to happen, going over the wall, wrecking the entirety of the team. The power of the Fiddlesticks. He was level 11, I think, or he just leveled during all those kills, but a level 11 Crowstorm is stronger than a level 1 Crowstorm. And that's a fact. It's a thing you can't deny, like the fact that every time we will die. It's a very pessimistic cast here, isn't it? Blue team taking another dragon as they please. Of course, Kennen doing a lot of damage onto the dragon, and I can't really blame him. Just look at his items. He has a Blade of the Ruined King. He's going for even more lifesteal, so that means only one thing. Well, actually, I don't know. He also has a Ruby Crystal. Heh. Not to show what he's going to buy with that. It could be that he's going for a Warmox armor because he wants some tankiness. He already has the damage with the Blade of the Ruined King anyway. He is ahead in levels as well, probably because he got so many kills. He's actually on equal footing with the top lane and the bottom lane. And actually Kha'zix, as I say actually one more time, is a level ahead. So not that big of an issue, but considering he is a bot lane, he did level quite substantially. Compared to Vayne, she's level 11, Kennen level 13. Maybe he's almost 14. We won't know. Kennen will auto-attack Thresh. We won't know. Vi was actually pretty close. If she would have chosen to assault and battery towards him, he would have lightning rushed away. But it might have been a kill. Now it's going to be Vault Breaker going down, but there's no one there because guess what? Kha'zix disrupting the fight. Now it's going to be Vi needing to run away, but that won't work. One more auto-attack will get the kill. Dark Passage is not enough, mate, and Kha'zix got another leap out of that. Now, I don't know what language this is, by the way. I think that is Polish. It sounds like Polish. Is it racist for me to think that is Polish? Well, no, it's nationalistic, Nightspectre. Doesn't matter, Kennen wants to go for a kill and nothing is stopping him except for Dark Passage. So it will be Fiddlesticks taking the kill. Something stopped him. Diana at the same time just dived the Twisted Fate. So this is a fight red team will not be able to hold one by one, because they're dying one by one. They need to be together to try and disrupt the push, to fight underneath their turrets and try to survive. A nice Terrify there by the Fiddle will result in a kill onto Zed. Again, he just stood there. They need to wait for the team. Of course, what Vayne is trying to do is counter pushing a tower. However, as AAA just showed today, that won't work. Fiddle going down with his ultimate. That can mean only one thing. They think they've won. I thought it was going to be, ooh, nice dark passage there, but it's going to be just Thresh wasting his life. The 20-minute mark has been reached. However, the surrender vote did not succeed. It doesn't matter. It's going to be the worst game ever, according to Thresh. A pity indeed. And this is going to be the end of the game, probably. So, guys, I hope you enjoyed. It's a 20-minute game, so it's easy to watch. Thresh trying to get a kill onto Kennen. That won't work, mate. 30-11. It was quite a whooping in the end. Now Twisted Fate going to Destiny to get on the picture. So hi Twisted Fate, I can see you. Hey, Twisted Fate. Oh nope, there's a victory sign on top of your head. You're invisible. At least you tried. So guys, as I said before, I hope you enjoyed. And I will see you next time. Whatever it is I'll do, whenever it is I'll do it. Thanks for watching. Goodbye.